Welcome to Brain Domain. In today's video, I will be sharing with you a resource that I created to help children in my classroom learn how to make their sentences more descriptive and effective by adding powerful verbs, adjectives, adverbs in them, as well as the use of present participle. I will be sharing some of the slides of this resource, and if you like this resource you can visit my store at Teachers Pay Teachers. The whole kit is available to be used in your classroom. So let's get started. Now, before I start showing you the resource, I would be sharing with you some of the suggestions for using this resource. There are some posters that you can use in your classroom. You can hang these posters around your classroom on the days when you're teaching. You start teaching this lesson, and these resources can hang around throughout the year in your classrooms as a reminders for the kids anytime when they are involved in the activities that require them to write. These come as handy reference and also help to boost their memory around these concepts. So I use these posters to teach and review different parts of speech so that children are familiar with them and know how these parts could help create effective and interesting sentences for writing. Now, in this pack, that is Writing Interesting Sentences Set 1, I have included 4 thematic contexts in which children would be learning to create sentences. These are the common settings that they are required to write about. So these are beach setting, park setting, hospital setting, and night setting. I will also be creating more sets in this series, so if you're interested to stay updated about the new sets I would be introducing, do go to my Teachers Pay Teachers Store and follow me over there so that every time I upload a new product, you get a notification in your email about it. It would be covered with the help of 3 worksheets, and these color-coded worksheets for teachers would allow you to model the interesting sentences. Remember, the children need modeling before they can become experts in using the concepts that we want them to learn and become familiar with. There are also non-color coded worksheets for those teachers who prefer to prompt students through questioning them and guessing and identify different parts of the speech that could help to make their sentences interesting, or use these after you have used the color coded worksheets for modeling to let children color code the parts of speech. Now, I have included some blank sheets for independent practice or for peer work as well. You can ask children to consult a dictionary for powerful verbs. For example, if the child makes a sentence, Tina was sad and angry, after consulting the thesaurus, child could create a sentence like this: Tina was gloomy and furious. So you're also teaching them a strategy of how to look for powerful words in thesaurus. I'll be sharing with you some of the posters that you would get in this resource kit. This is something that I use to help them understand what are nouns. So what I do, I just put this poster in the class on the day I'm teaching this activity around creating descriptive sentences, and I quiz them to tell me, with the help of the pictures on this poster, how many nouns can they trace on this paper. So they raise their hand and tell me, they brainstorm, and they really love it. They love looking, and their curiosity is aroused and trying to guess how many nouns they can figure out in this picture. Similarly, I have the posters for adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. For example, the poster of adverbs help them to understand what is the definition of adverbs. They help to describe verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. They specify when, where, and how much. And there are some examples of adverbs: loud, quiet, fast, quick, high, slow. And there is a question at the bottom of this poster: how many adverbs could you create from the pictures? So again, it is a kind of a quiz that kids have to brainstorm. It leaves them to brainstorm around the pictures, and believe me, they really love doing this activity. It arouses the curiosity, and they engaged and actively participate in trying to figure out. So this is a very good brainstorming activity. It really stimulates their brains, and it brings them into an activity before you have actually started the activity. So it is a kind of warming up, and it is also a kind of a teaser that allows to open up their minds to the activity and makes them think, oh yeah, it's fun, I would like to do that. So similarly, I have the posters for adverbs, adjectives, um, and present participle. Now I'm going to share with you one of the worksheets from the set, one color-coded worksheet and one non-color-coded worksheet. As I told you, the teachers can use the color-coded worksheet in order to model for children the concept they are trying to make them understand. I have taken this beach setting sentences. So the teacher modeling worksheet has 5 sentences. As you can see, swaying coconut trees adorned the beach. So we have different colors around the word swaying and adorned in order to bring kids' attention to present participle that is represented by color light blue, and a powerful verb represented by this light green shade. Similarly, in sentence 2, you can see we have used this peach color in order to introduce adjective to the children, deserted beach. And so we have used the pink color in order to introduce adverb to the children. So this consistent color coding also allows their visual perception to stay engaged and also differentiate different concepts very easily. And both the right and left brains stay engaged with this color coding, and especially when the teachers are modeling, I think it really allows that engagement and keeps them more interested in the content we're sharing with them. So I'll share with you now the non-color coded. So this is how the non-color coded worksheet will look. Now once you have introduced the concept to them, I will introduce them to this worksheet, and as you can see, the directions say use 4 different colors to highlight the adjectives, adverbs, powerful verbs, and present participle. So children can again use the color coded for color coding. They could use their pencils or highlighters or markers or anything to let the teachers know if they have understood the concept. You can do this activity in 2-3 ways. Depending upon the level of your students, it can be done as an independent activity where the students work by themselves, or it could be done as a pair work, or it could be done as a whole classroom activity where the teacher will read aloud each sentence, asking questions to the whole class about identifying any of these 4 concepts that were introduced to them, and let kids raise their hands, and they would, so the whole class would be involved. If you feel many students in your classroom are too young or they need more time to absorb this concept, I think the whole class activity would be best. But if you feel the students are a bit mature and they handle it on their own, you could go ahead with the independent or pair work in the classroom. So we have another worksheet followed by this. So first there is a modeling by teacher, a color-coded worksheet is provided for that. Then there is an independent pair work or whole classroom activity for the concepts to seep in. And then we have another worksheet where we can again use it either for pair work or for independent work, where children show their understanding of the concepts by using adjectives, adverbs, and powerful verbs. And they're also instructed to start their sentence with present participle. So they're given the same context of the beach setting where they have to use these concepts, and to make their writing more descriptive and effective, I have included two types of worksheets in this. One is again color coded and non-color coded, depending upon the teacher whether you have those facilities available at your school or not. So if you like this set, you can go and look at the feedback that this product has received from many other teachers who have been using it, and I have provided the link in the description box below if you are interested to go and purchase a license for using it for your classroom. And stay updated about the new videos I would be uploading every week, and sharing different techniques, strategies, and lesson plans for teachers and parents. So if you like these videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to Brain Domain for future videos, and have a great day.